on eBay this week, and over the last week, I've it's been a great week. I've had a ton of sales. All of these tabs open. It's not even everything. I literally ran out of tabs that I can actually access. That's how many. That's how much I've sold. So last week was so the last week has been extremely well. I got a lot of 125 in. Have almost everything listed now. I got like another day or two of things to list out of that, but other than that, everything's been listed, and a lot of that stuff sold, instantly, or in a day or two it took to sell. So starting off, we're gonna start off with an FDNY Rescue 1 for $7.99. Another FDNY Rescue 1, but this one was Rescue 4. This one sold for 10% off at $8.09, and I got positive feedback on this one. Tri County Ambulance, Ohio. This was not out of this lot, out of the lot of 125. That was out of a lot of 61 that I wanted at auction from a local firefighter, Buffalo firefighter, on eBay here. So $5.99 on that one. That went to a very repeat buyer. Palm Coast, Florida, $6.99 on that one. And I had two different Palm Coast ones that I didn't realize. So I listed this one, and then I listed the other one at some other point here. Maryland State Police, small, and it's kind of dirty here, but $4.99 on that one still. Another FDNY one. These are two. Yeah, these two went together. More rescues. So FDNY Rescue 5 Blue Thunder, $8.99 on that one. And then FDNY Rescue 3 Big Blue for Bronx and Harlem. As you can see, I have two of them. Sold the one for $5.99 with that other one. This one was actually a bonus one. There was 3 bonus patches in there, and there was these two, and then there's this giant foot. It's literally 12. It is 12 inches in diameter. Huge 9/11 patch. So this, that was, all profit pretty much. That was a nice bonus. The two shippings together, or I'm pretty sure I don't think I refunded the buyer on that one. I don't remember. I don't usually. When it's like two things, a lot of times, like I say, I will combine shipping, but then a lot of times, if it's just like the two things, I don't bother. If it's three, sometimes, I will. It kind of depends if they're lower value ones, because anything usually over about $25 is usually when I will upgrade it to first class, which usually happens when you get like 3 or 4 things. But anything over like that 4 usually, because then that'll be about $4, which is about what it'll cost to ship. Anything over that, generally, I will refund the shipping difference. So, alright, so there's these two Osing, New York Ambulance Corps, white one and a black one. These both sold together. And this guy also bought something else. He bought 3 other ones later on here somewhere. And I hadn't shipped these 2 out yet, so I combined them with his other order and sent them out first class. So he got upgraded to first class. I don't even remember which other ones he bought. I might when I get to them. Anyways, these next 2 sold together. These both also sold 10% off. This sold, or might have been 10%, 10, 15%, whatever. This one sold for $5.39, and this sold for $6.29, $5.39. These 2 sold together, to a very repeat buyer as well, down in New York, downstate New York. Newton Square, Fire Station 41, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, $7.99 on that one. Kecksburg, Pennsylvania, $5.99 on that one. Daytona Beach, Florida, $4.99 on that one. NYPD 9/11 Remembrance Patch. This sold for $6.29. This sold 10% off. Pretty much what I do is, if it's something that's brand new, I just listed it, I'll do a 10% off offer. If it's been kind of sitting around for like a month or 2, I'll do like 15% off. And then if it's been around a while, I'll do 20% off. Is kind of how I'm now tiering the percentage off offers that I send out. So this next we got a Yonkers, New York Fire Investigation Unit, $7.99 on that one. Montrose Castle Point, VA, Valhalla, and Town of Maroneck, however the hell you say it. These were the other three that sold, along with those Osing ones that I hadn't shipped out yet. So these all got sent out together. But $6.99, $7.99, and $7.99 as well on those. Next is a MetroCare EMS division for New York State, $5.99 on that one. Next is this, however the hell you say that, Ron, we'll call it Ron. So as you can see, I had 2 of them, sold both of them this week. This one got sent out on offer. This one sold on offer for $5.94. Mount Kisco, New York Volunteer Ambulance, $7.99 on that one. There's the other Ron one, $6.99 again. Cobra Center for the domestic preparedness patch. I sold 2 of these. On this order, it was 2 of them that sold. As you can see, I have 3, so I still have the one left. This came out of that lot of 70 that I picked up that smelled, that had that mold mildew smell to it. The first ones that I got that were like that. So those both sold $4.99 each for those 2. Westchester EMS in Westchester County, $5.99 to a very repeat buyer. He's always buying the EMS, a lot of the EMS stuff. So I sold to him, and he actually just left me positive feedback on those 2 that he made. Brattleboro, Windham County, Vermont, $5.99 on that one. Groton on the Hudson, $5.99 on that one. Shamokin Dam, Pennsylvania, $6.99 on that one. This went to another well-known buyer to me, well-known buyer in Pennsylvania. Constantine, Michigan. This was one of the random police ones that was in that lot of 125. So $5.99 on that one. There was a couple random police ones, like 2 or 3 in there, and that, not counting the 9/11 stuff. That not including that. The West Putnam, Florida fire, $5.99 on that one. Fowler's Bluff, Florida, $5.99 on that one. As you can see, a lot of fire stuff, because that's what that lot was. Fire stuff does very well. I sell through that a lot quicker, and that will sell a lot faster than police. I've definitely noticed. Pleasant Valley, New York, as you can see, I have 2 of them, sold to 1, $6.99 on that one. The town of Pleasant Valley, Dutchess County, it wasn't anything specific, it was just the state, or not the state, the town listed. And then the South Minden Volunteer Fire, Montgomery County in New York, $5.99 on that one. These 3 sold. They sold to the same guy again, who's bought from me, 3 or 4 other times this week. He actually had bought from me multiple times this week, and he did all. These 3 were all done separate purchases. They weren't done together. And he wanted me to, send in the shipping discount, which I'll gladly do for him. He's bought for me plenty of times. So I did the shipping on this one, on this transaction in specific, is where I gave him the $2 difference on when I sent those out. So that's that. FD&Y, got 2 of those. This is the shoulder patch size. I also have 2 of the hat size, but this was the shoulder one, $4.99 on that one. And I have multiple watchers on this. I've sent out a couple offers this week. So far, no other takers on my other one. Which I'm kind of surprised, because FD&Y, usually is a pretty fast mover. Harrison Township, Ohio, $6.99 on that one. Constable, Baton Rouge, Constable in Louisiana, $7.99 on that one. This one I almost had a panic for, because I didn't know where it was. Luckily I found it fairly quickly, because I didn't, in the custom SKU, I didn't actually put where it was, so luckily I found this pretty quick. Alright, so we got this fire service, Sweden. This also sold on offer, $5.09. This actually was going to Great Britain. I just sent this out today. Hopefully it'll get to him. So I sent the offer out, he accepted it, and then asked me how much it would cost to ship, to ship over to Great Britain, and I told him $1.50. $1.50, and sent him the invoice, and he paid in a couple hours later. But what I didn't realize and wasn't paying attention is that if I had, you need the stamp value to be $1.30, or just use a global forever stamp. I don't keep those because I technically say I won't ship international, but I did on this one. So hopefully it does actually get to them. But obviously it'll probably be a few weeks. But anyways, like I said, so my total cost was actually over that $1.50. So I took a little bit of a loss there on shipping. I wasn't paying attention. I think I am going to order some global stamps. I did just make a purchase of stamps. 2 more rolls of 100. And I think I'm going to do another one because actually, yeah, it's the 5th now. If I remember right, it was the 10th stamps are going up to 2 cents. So actually, probably when I'm done here, since I will do an order of global stamps, and then I'll probably order another 2 rolls maybe. So just because I know obviously I'm going to use them. They're not, they're good forever, and I'm going to need stamps. It's not like I won't, use them this year or anything. All right, next, Hearst Rescue Tool. I had 2 of them, sold them both together to the same, sold them both on the same order, and I'm pretty sure this is the same buyer who bought my last, when I had the 3 last time, bought the same, pretty sure it's the same buyer. I didn't actually check, but I'm pretty sure it was. The name looks familiar. So that's good. Although, this wasn't instant. As you can see, I had it in May, and it just sold this week. So it wasn't instant, but that is good that they sold. Alright, Belleville, Illinois, $6.99 on that one. Chattanooga, New York, $5.99 on that one. Key West, Iowa, $5.99 on that one. LA County Forestry Fire, $6.99 on that one. Pine Creek, Pennsylvania, $5.99 on that one. Barnesville, Ohio, EMS Station 11, and then this other Barnesville, Ohio Station 12, $6.99 on the Station 11, and $5.99 on Station 12. These both sold together and went to a guy actually in the actual city was Barnesville on the shipping on the shipping address. There's definitely times where this is definitely not the first time where I've seen what actual town it said, and that is the actual town it was going to. I know sometimes it goes to that local area. Like with me, I'm in Tonawanda, but if I'm getting something, that's local for Erie County or whatever, So it's always nice when things go local. And then this is the last one that I can show you right now. We're going to have to, I'm going to have to do a cut here, close some of these tabs out to open the rest of them. For me to get set up here in a second. So, Norfolk, Virginia, Police, $4.99 on that one. So there's a handful more that I would like to show you that I can't because I ran out of tabs that I'm allowed to have open. So I'm gonna do this quick cut here, and then I'll bring you. All right, so moving on, Willow Park, Texas Fire. This sold out on offer, $5.39. Perry County Rescue Squad, $7.99 on this one. I couldn't figure out what Perry County this was talking about. I was thinking about putting this to auction. This Perry County Rescue Squad, and then it's got the civilian defense thing on it. But I couldn't figure out what Perry County was talking about. I couldn't find any comps. I figured and we'll just list it $7.99 and be done with it. Next is a lot of 9 military patches that I got in a small lot that I picked up that had, and then had these little bit of military stuff in here. So I figured I don't want to bother putting these, doing these individually. I figured I'll just put them in a lot, call it a day. Started off at $9.99, $4 shipping, but I clearly was not paying attention because the $9.99 was I should not have started it at that, because that was less than that was about what the actual cost of goods even was, because I paid the cost each on these was just over $1 So I should have started this at like at least $12.99, you know, to at least also cover fees. To at least also cover fees. That was not a good idea. So, and then with the shipping, you know, and after fees, I lost. It was like $2. Not even about, but oh well. I was kind of hoping that these would pay for the whole lot you know, to begin with. I was hoping it would get a little more action. I paid like 25 bucks somewhere in there for the whole lot as a whole, and I was kind of hoping this would get, you know, up a little higher on that, but oh well. Oh well. Too bad. It's gone. Sold. Whatever. Next, Miami Beach, Florida, police, $6.99 on that one. Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey, $7.99 on that one. Chattanooga, Tennessee police, $5.99 on that one. Washington, D.C. police, this was a small one, hat size, $4.99 on that one. Uniondale, Pennsylvania, Station 2, $5.99 on this one. This went also the well-known buyer, repeat buyer Owen in Pennsylvania. These next four were all sold to the same buyer. She's also a repeat buyer, but these, she did this Plattsburgh one, and then this Council Bluffs together, and then on a separate order was this New York, and this Ketchikan, Alaska one, $8.99. These were, it was two separate orders, but it was, you know, to the same buyer. So I got these, got picked up this morning by the post office. Same with a lot of the military ones. Those both got shipped out this morning. And then the last thing I sold for this week was this Tropic Utah Fire, $6.99 on that one. And actually, I forgot it's Tuesday because yesterday was 4th of July. I was super busy. I had no free time yesterday, so that's why this video is today. Not that it matters how I didn't sell. Oh no, there was what? There was a couple things. You know, there's these like last two orders I think were on Monday, but like I said, I was slam packed yesterday. I had no free time yesterday. But then the last thing I want to show you is this new some inventory pickup that I did. This huge lot of police patches. They're all used, which is unfortunate, but there's quite a lot of them, and as you can see, I picked it up for 81 bucks. And there's between 70 and 80 in here. I kind of, every time I count, I get a different number pretty much. But for 81 bucks free shipping plus tax, it's not bad. These will come out to be pretty cheap. Nothing really that sticks out in here. There's this NYPD Auxiliary New Orleans. I might keep that one for myself. Seattle Police, Toronto Police, U.S. Park Police, Philadelphia Police. I actually might keep that one for myself as well. Baltimore Police, actually, again, might keep that for myself. I might keep some of these big cities that I know I can get their homicide team patches as well, and kind of have the two of them together. You know, just the normal city one and then their homicide one side by side. This freaking LAPD one, I have one exactly like this. eBay's giving me a hard time and won't let me list it. Edmonton Police. Like I said, I might take some of these, some of my Canadian stuff, put it together in one big lot, and hopefully sell it off to someone in Canada or whatever, and just get rid of them and be done with them. I'm sick of looking at them. RCMP, whatever, Puerto Rico. Oklahoma City, Maryland State Police again. That also looks like a smaller one. This one might be something good. This Resource Agency California, Fish and Game. That might be something good. I didn't really look up any individual ones on this. I kind of just figured I can get, if I get this fairly cheap, it's all good. It'll be nothing special. I have on this says Fire Department, Ashburnham in Massachusetts. I have a couple of these, I think, still, and I think I sold one beforehand. But anyways, you get the point. Only this one inventory pickup. I still have, like I said, I haven't even listed actually the SWAT. They had the couple SWAT ones in there. I haven't even listed, that stuff's not even listed yet. That's, whoops, so that took out over this next week here or so. that will be that. And then when this comes in, this says new ship jet. When this comes in, obviously I'll have some more inventory to deal with. Hopefully I can pick some other fire stuff comes up, as I do want to have, be able to kind of mix them and not have too much police stuff, because then obviously my sales I know they're gonna kind of tank. So I'm pretty sure that's everything I want to cover for this week. Like I said, hoping to pick up some more fire stuff, to kind of balance out this police stuff again. And so other than that, that is it. Hopefully this great sales week it'll continue at least half of what I had this week. So even if it's just half, that'll be good. So with that, other than that, we will see you guys